today I finished reading There's Always Next Year by Leah Johnson and George M. Johnson. Both authors are amazing. If you haven't read them before, pick them up. They are YA authors that write about queer Black teens. This book took me a while to get through. I thought I would be able to finish it in like 3 days, but unfortunately, things happened and I instead found myself doom scrolling and, depressed and just not really willing to dive into a book that requires some thought. But today I had time and I finally found myself focusing and diving into this. And frankly, reading this felt like an act of resistance, right? This is about two cousins who are Black and queer. There's Dominique. He is an influencer and he has gone out to New York City to live after he went viral, and now he is back home in Oak Run. He has been tapped to announce some pretty big town news. Then we have Andy. Andy's in high school. She wants to be a journalist someday, and she has just woken up on New Year's Day, and she realizes she's not in the clothes she fell asleep in, and her car's been stolen. So she enlists the help of Iris to help her get her car back, and So, meanwhile, this whole book, it is set on New Year's Day. It's like a book in a day, but we still get to, see a little bit of the characters prior to that day. And it also really delves into gentrification and just the negative impact that can have on a town. I loved that this story wasn't a coming out story per se. Like, these kids exist and that's that. It's not into question. And, for the most part, aside from the gentrification, they're accepted. They lead wonderful lives. I really enjoyed this. I liked that it did take on that whole gentrification piece. And, I used to be a lot like Dominique. He, in one part, is like, well, why is it bad? All these businesses are coming in. Like, it's making the town attract other people and bringing in opportunities. Well, we learn why it's bad. But yeah, this is well written. It's interesting. The two main characters are compelling. And then their grandma, Jima, she is wonderful. I love her. And there is a drag queen that's in frequent parts of the story and might as well be like a fairy drag godmother. Their name is Alada. And yeah, I don't know. I loved this. This was a great read. And I'm glad I read it. And I do think that you should pick this one up because, again, reading about people, to me, that are different from me is an act of resistance and does help to bridge that empathy gap.